Hey, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Tiffany, and today's video is going to be episode 2 in my beginner series. So the first video I did in the series was my beginner highlight and contour routine, so I will definitely put that in the cards up there so that way you guys can watch it. If you haven't seen it already, I think it's a good watch. I mean, not just because I'm biased, because it's my video, but I think it's a good video and I think that it's helpful. But today's video is going to be a neutral eye with like a wing liner. Listen, now I know I tell y'all all the time that I'm not good at wing liners. Just that's because I'm not lying. I am not good at winged liners. So what I showed y'all today was how I normally get a semi-cute wing liner, because let me just be honest, 90% of the time when I do one, it doesn't turn out good. So normally I have to wipe my makeup off. Not even gonna lie to y'all, what I gotta lie for. But today, I think it came out okay. And I also threw in a lip liner and lipstick tutorial because I know I told y'all that one of my subscribers had requested it, and so this one is for you, boo. So I did that, and I was like, what better way to demonstrate than with a red lipstick, because those, for the most part, I think are the most intimidating. And I wanted to let y'all know it's okay. It's okay, it's all right. We got this. Red lipstick is brown girl friendly, honey. We're good. We're great. So for the eyes, I did use the Warrior 2 palette by Juvia's Place. This is the packaging. It's not new anymore. It's just an all matte palette, and I only use 3 shadows of the palette, so it's super beginner friendly because I don't have a lot of colors on my eye. So I think today's video is going to be a good watch as well. So if you're interested in seeing that, make sure you stay tuned to the end of the video to see the lip tutorial as well, and hit the subscribe button before we even go any further. But without further ado, I'm just gonna stop talking and we can get right into it. Okay, so y'all can only see my nose up because we're focusing on the eyes today, like I'm sure I'm going to say in the intro. I already primed my eye. I used my Born This Way concealer in Mocha from Too Faced, and I'm just patting that into my eye. So if you don't really do eyeshadow, I would test out like what you use to prime your eye, so whether that be concealer or whether that be eyeshadow primer. So I do personally prefer concealer for the most part, or I do like the Rihanna Fenty Beauty eyeshadow primer in the little pink, let me see, I got it, hold on. I do like this. This is the Fenty Beauty primer. I like this a lot, but this is more so clear kind of when it goes on. So if you have like discolored eyes, it doesn't like mute anything out, which is why I personally like concealer, because that's what it does for me. So since obviously this is very, very neutral, we're gonna use this Warrior 2 palette by Juvia's Place, and it's an all matte palette, which is gorgeous. I got this one the same time I got the Afrique palette, so I'm gonna take this shade first. And you know what, y'all already know I'm not about to try to pronounce that because that's a whole thing. I'm gonna take this Profusion brush. This came in one of the eyeshadow palettes, I don't know, it's dual ended, and I'm just gonna pat that and tap out the excess and then pat it onto my eye first, because with if you don't set your base, your primer your primer or your concealer or whatever you put down is still going to be tacky. So, you know, to make sure the color is distributed evenly, you want to pat it onto your eye instead of just swiping first, since it is still tacky. And then once you lay the color down, then you want to go ahead and blend around the edges. Okay, so that's kind of basically my skin tone color. So as y'all can see, obviously it's pretty close to like my skin tone color. And then we're gonna go into this darker shade right there. And yep, don't know how to pronounce that either. And I'm gonna take that on an M518. You just wanna make sure you get a good blending brush, so that way like it packs on the color. Like, do y'all see this? It packs on the color pretty well. My preference is I like white hair brushes for blending. I just feel like it distributes the color good and it has a lot of color payoff. So even if you don't use like a whole lot of color at first, you get like a good amount of payoff. So that is just my preference. So I am placing this on my eye and then blending. I'm pretty sure you saw that. So now I'm just going in circular motions and blending this out and just making sure that these two colors, the first color I placed down and this shade, are like blending together well. Look at that. Look at that. I'm gonna go back in with that first brush and go over the edge of that darker color so everything is like diffused to the utmost diffuseness. Yes. Oh, look at that. That's cute. So now I'm gonna dip into this shade right here, and I feel like that's called Zazz. It's only a 3-letter word, so you know, I think I can be pretty competent with that. And I'm gonna take it on this little, I don't know what type of brush this is. It's a Morphe brush. And then I'm just gonna pat that on my eye. I'm not swiping, I am patting. You don't wanna swipe and risk picking up any of the shadow you have on your eye already, or picking up the concealer or primer or whatever you have down under your shadow. You don't wanna risk that, because then that will just be a mess and your life will be in shambles. Still patting. I'm going a little bit further up on my eye. Just a little bit, not quite into my crease, but like just about. And then you want to take that second brush you use. You don't want to put any more product on it, and you just want to kind of like diffuse the edges so everything looks seamless and popping. This part is, I want to say tedious, because it's necessary, just to make sure everything looks smooth. And you don't necessarily have to use these colors. I just felt like something neutral isn't too intimidating, so this would be something easy that you guys can do. So you can do a colorful eyeshadows or whatever, but it's really up to you. I'm gonna dip into that white shade again. It's not so much white, it's more like a cream. And I'm gonna go a little bit higher on my eye. So now I'm kind of applying this in my crease. And then going back with that same brush that I used the second time and diffusing the edges. This is so cute. I don't do neutral eyes often, so this is kind of it for me. I kind of messed this up right here, but if you do mess up like this, like I don't know if you can tell, but like I swept too far down on my lid, you can just go back in with the color and pack it back on. And then now that I have the color on there, I feel like that is good enough how I want it. I'm gonna use this brush and go over the edges of the color so everything is like perfect. And it's like a good transition from brown to this creamish color. Do y'all see that? This process is just a lot of blending and back and forth, blending and back and forth between the brushes. That's really this entire process. Like, look at that. But look at this side and then look at this side. It looks totally different, right? A liner is everything. So I just added some tape on the side so that way everything is everything. So I'm gonna switch my mirror to the extra magnified side, and then I'm going to take this Urban Decay, what is this, razor sharp liquid liner, and this is in Perversion. And I'm leaning super close because I'm looking in the mirror. I'm going to draw a line like on the edge of the tape and up where I want it to end. You see that? Okay, we're getting somewhere. And then go ahead, I'm turning again because I'm looking in the mirror. I'm going to take the brush and drag it in. Do y'all see that? Y'all see that? To where I want the eyeliner to go on my eye. And I'm going to go ahead and fill in the gaps. So if you're not very comfortable with eyeliner like me, because I'm, you know, I'd be a little skeptical doing eyeliner, you want to make sure you don't start off your liner too thick, because it's kind of hard to fix when it's too thick. It's easy to add, but it's not easy to take away. So now I'm going to go further in, because I am taking this all the way into my tear duct. Go in. I'm not putting a lot of pressure on at all, so now it is all the way across like I want it. So I'm going to go a little bit higher. Do y'all see how the end looks kind of like wonky and it's not like really connected? I'm going to drag and connect the end, so that way it is even with my lid. Okay, so now I feel like that is good. And then if I do, okay, so my eyeliner kind of got on my lid. I don't know if you can tell. I feel like you can, because it's not like super noticeable. It got on my lid a little bit. So I'm gonna let that dry, and then I'm gonna pop on some mascara and some lashes, and then that is basically the eye, except the under eye. So once I do everything else, I'll be back to finish the under eye. Y'all, I zoomed out just enough, so now we're gonna work on the under eye. Instead of doing a black liner on my lower lash line like I normally would do, I'm dying to do it, but like, that's not what we're here for today, so that's not what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use this chestnut lip liner. Don't try to judge me, fight me. If you got a problem with it, fight me, okay? So I'm gonna use this chestnut, like I said, in my waterline, and that's what we gonna do, okay? Okay, I already don't like that, so JK, I'm gonna take this pencil. Who's this from? Ruby Kisses, and it's black, and we're gonna use this in the waterline. Okay, yes, this is more like it. Okay, we're not gonna be doing nothing crazy on the lower lash line because this is beginner friendly, guys, so you know we got this. We're here together. I'm gonna take this brown shade that I popped into my crease, and I'm gonna buff that on the lash line. It doesn't have to be perfect, and you're not like putting this in your eye. I know it probably looks uncomfortable, and kinda, if you have sensitive eyes, it's probably going to be uncomfortable. I'm not gonna lie. But you just want to make sure you're not like pushing this into your eyeball, because that's not the purpose. Look at that. What lower lash line eyeshadow, I don't even know, like what was I ever doing before this. So now let me get another brush. I'm going to take this black shade down here. It's just a matte black, and I'm going to put that directly like at my lash line just to smoke it out a little bit, because like this is like neutral, but like you can always smoke your lashes out, you know. It just makes a difference. Like you're gonna be able to tell. And like you're putting this directly at your lash line, like right where your lashes are, right under there. That's where the shadow is going. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Look at that. Tell me that I'll make a difference. Tell me that I look good. Y'all can't. Y'all can't. Y'all cannot. I'm just gonna do the same thing on this side. And you are going to connect the eyeshadow to the liner to make everything cohesive. And like I said, while we were doing the eyeshadow portion, you do not have to use these colors. This is just a neutral. I felt like this was a good neutral look, so that way like it's not too intimidating for nobody. And you know, I feel like everybody would feel comfortable doing this. I just what I think. Since we're here, I feel like my blush game is not on 100 today, so let me put some more on because I feel like I'm slacking. And then I'll put some lipstick on. We gonna be cute. So I'm gonna use this LA Girl blush in Just Fearless. Oh yes, you don't gotta put this blush on, but sis, yeah, I knew I was going to. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, I love me some blush. I don't know what I was doing before I started wearing blush, but I wasn't living. That's for sure. I wasn't doing that. Since this is neutral, I'm doing a red lipstick. I got black hair today. Yep, that's what I'm doing. So I'm gonna go back to trusty dusty chestnut that I tried to put in my eyes, but it didn't work because it was too light. I'm gonna go back to her. Chestnut, she's back. Chestnut is back, okay? Now if you're looking for a good brown girl friendly brown lip liner, honey, Chestnut is that girl. Everybody needs to pick up a Chestnut from MAC. I feel like it's a rite of passage if you're a brown girl getting into makeup, brown boy, brown whoever, girl, you need it in your life, okay? You know what, I was supposed to come at y'all with a lip liner and lipstick too, so you know, let me zoom y'all in a little bit. That was nothing. Let me scoot up. So now y'all real close to my face. So you just want to, like, you have a natural line on your lips, duh, obviously we all know that. So you're just gonna hit, like, you don't want to go like over that bump, like, unless you want to, that's totally on you. But me personally, I don't. I go like right on where my lip is about to be over, you know, and line. And then when you get to the corner, this is where it can get a little tricky, especially if your lips is crusty, because sis, I done got myself caught up a couple times with some crusty lips. So you want to, like, this is gonna look so weird. Oh God, I'm so sorry. I apologize ahead of time. But you want to, like, you want to, like, open your mouth a little bit, you know, and just get in like the crevices. Look at that. See, look at that. Perfect. Okay, so what I just did is what I was about to do anyway, so it's fine. So normally I like put my lips together, but you don't want to go OD because the lip liner that you put on your bottom lip is going to transfer to your top lip. It's almost a guarantee. I don't know if this happens with all lip liner, but it always happens to me. So then this is personal preference. This part is all personal preference. So you could either go above, what is this called? Your Cupid's bow? Is that what it's called? Whatever it's called, this little dip in your lip right here, you can either go up like right across, or like you can keep your lips defined. I'm gonna keep my lips defined, so I'm gonna go like right over it from that side, and then over it from that side. That's crooked. You see that? So like your lip looks super defined. And then if it gets out of control, you just fix it. You just, whichever part is the furthest out, you better connect everything to that, okay? So like that is good. Do y'all see how like that's defined right there? That's what we want. And I like not overline, because overline's when you go outside your lips, but I like putting a very abundant amount of lip liner on. So I go like almost to where it's covering my whole lip. And then normally, I feel like for the most part, people have chapstick or something on before they do this. So if you just like rub your lips together a little bit, then everything will blend in. So I'm going to go ahead and take my MAC Ruby Woo. This is Bae. Ooh, this is... yeah. But we all know mattes tug, honey. They tug. It's cool though, because I like them. So I just had to wipe it off. I had like some other lip liner on here. I start like in the middle of my lip, because you'll never want to go in too hot and then like start at the edge of your lip and then you like got lipstick all over like way out yonder. You don't want that. So I just go towards the middle of my lip. You know, do a little middle. This gives you kind of like an ombre situation, and you want to make sure, you see how I got like you see how I got like the little light part. You want to go up in that corner, go up in that crevice. And now you want to go, you still don't want to go outside the lip liner, but you want to go basically to where the lip liner kind of starts, and that way you get a natural ombre. And it's also pretty easy to get like an ombre if you like put a whole hell of a lot of lip liner on like I do. So this is my little red lip situation or whatever. So that is it, actually, factually. So let me zoom y'all out and then I'ma be right back. We made it to the end of the video, and first let me just start off by saying, is it just me, or do hoop earrings just do like a certain je ne sais quoi, you know, that like studs don't? Like, look at me with the hoop earrings, bomb, right? Bomb. Look at me without. Basic. Like, what is going on? Y'all don't gotta act like y'all feel the same way. That's just how I feel. Y'all can't tell me that it don't do something. Like, look at my neck. My neck looks longer. Like, I look tall. Like, I'm 5'3". I look like I'm 7'9". Like, what? Hello? Okay, that's not important. Let me know down in the comments below if y'all felt like this video was helpful. I tried to explain everything to the best of my ability that will make the most sense, because honestly, I be stumbling over my own words sometimes. I just be talking and don't nothing be making no sense, nor does most of it be relevant. But I feel like I did a good job today with explaining everything and breaking it down for you guys. Let me know how you felt about the lip tutorial-ish thing that I did at the end, because I feel like that was kind of helpful. I think, I didn't look at the footage yet, but I think I may or may not have been out of frame for some of it. So you probably like seen like my top lip for a lot of it, because I didn't move the camera down so you can see my whole face. But if I did, just let me know and I will film a separate one so you can solely see that. But let me know what video you want to see next. I'm thinking I'm going to do an eyebrow tutorial next. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, because I don't feel like y'all need a blush and highlight, like powder highlight tutorial. But if y'all want that, y'all can also let me know. Like, I'm here to please y'all, but can we like look at my wig? She is late slaying saute, honey. Listen, these earrings, this wig, this lip, I'm doing it for me right now. So if you like this video and you think I'm doing it for you too, like, give it a thumbs up, because that always helps me. I need to be discovered, okay? I need to be discovered. So give this video a thumbs up. Share it if you want to. You don't have to, but share it if you want to. Hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. Hit the notification bell so that way every time I upload a video, my giveaway video is coming up soon. So when that video goes up, make sure you get the notification so you can enter. You can win some free stuff, okay? Okay, so that's all I gotta say for this video. I'm gonna put a video right here. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna put the last video I uploaded right there. I'm not really sure, but I'm gonna put it right there. I'm trying to give y'all a profile, like, so y'all can see me. Like, I'm gonna put a video like right over my shoulder right there. I'm gonna put it right there so y'all can watch it when you leave, you know. But that's all I gotta say for this video. So my name is Tiffany. I'm cute. Hey, and thank you for watching this video, and I will see you on my next one.